Alright, here we go. Okay. Welcome back to Case Closed Anime Review, episode number 317. Excuse me. Oh, don't worry, there's no more comic corners. I basically got all I want to do right now. I'm completely caught up right now. I have no more ready to go right now. So, yeah, the last one I did, I've read those today. So, in the case of this particular episode, we're discussing episode 1197 for Case Closed. Yep, 1197, which is called The Cosplayer Rider of the Wind. And there's references. The one thing I thought was really interesting with this episode. Now, before I get to there's a flashback of this episode, I'm going to mention that because it's a canon episode, because this is referencing a canon episode. It's the one. I thought that was quite interesting. But it's shown at the end of the episode, this actually is a prologue. This episode, because they do this every year, this episode is a prologue to a new movie that just released in Japan just a few days ago. And the movie is called Fallen Angel of the Highway. Yep, it's a prologue to that movie. I haven't seen it yet because, well, it just came out and I had to wait for it being subbed. I am going to confirm this, that I did look this up, and this has been subbed. That last year's movie, which see, when I last watched the Case movies, I was about a handful of movies behind. I then went back and watched pretty much the remaining ones I had left to go, and I was caught up. But now that the last year's movie, One Night Flashback, has now been subbed, I will probably watch that soon, because I'm about to single my break with Blue Swat, which I've got about 7 more episodes left to go, and then that would pretty much be on my break for that one. So this episode is this. So Detective Boyce found, there's a we open up with a little flash forward where we see Conan on his skateboard chasing a man on a motorcycle, and behind him on a bicycle is Masyaba. Though it's basically cosplayer. Yeah, though this actually has played a role in the episode itself. So I open up like, there is a fake Mass Yaiba in the park doing something. Apparently was training, and then there's a supposed person. Basically, there's this guy who tries to do a personality of a guy with a briefcase, and they do in fact they don't exactly identify him, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. This one, there's also construction going on here. After some investigating, and they also mentioned, the robbery started about almost a week prior to this episode. So, then of course, basically, they do find out after some investigating by Conan. By the way, Hybra is in the episode, and she does nothing. Like, literally nothing. I mean, Conan does more than the rest of the characters do. And by the way, so Takagi and Sato in the episode. It's been a bit since Sato's been a filler episode. Yeah, it's been a while. Which I thought that was interesting. That was something I was not. But by the way, the name of this episode is called Cosplayer of the Wind. Yeah, in case you're curious though, so there is a flashback to, the previous case featuring Chaoya Higara. Yes. The foil kidnapping case, which was a while ago. Which came out just 4 months ago. Yes, it was this was the second to most recent canon case they adapted for the series. Yes, I believe so. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, Sato's back in the episode. Now, Takagi, of course, was just seen just previous week's episode. So, no surprise to him here. Sato is a bit surprising, given the fact that it's been a bit since she was seen in the show that was not a canon. Basically, yeah, as for her in anime original episodes, it's been a while. Here's the thing. The last time she was seen in the show was back in episode 1186. Which, if you're curious, how long ago did that come out? Well, that was roughly 11 episodes ago, so I guess probably about 4 months ago. Yeah. Though she's been all 4 Girls' Day Mystery episodes. Yeah, it's been like almost 4 months since she's been in a filler episode. Because she hasn't appeared in a lot of filler episodes. Not really, no. Like, if you're really curious, what was the first time she ever appeared in an anime original episode? Back in 2001, episode 242. This was her very first anime original episode she appeared in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, mostly put when it comes to Sato, she has a lot of the time appeared in canon episodes. How many Emerge episodes should she appeared in? Let's see. One. Let's see. I actually no, it was not the 2001. It was actually 360 was the first anime original episode she appeared in. Then she also appeared in Runaway Game, Target's Kaguramaru, appeared in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not a lot per se. She's only appeared in officially 130 episodes out of 1197. Yeah. And it's interesting that this episode references not her previous appearance, but the previous two-parter that came out 4 months ago. Yeah, and the fact Takagi was thinking about the fact that Chie was referring to him as basically Sato's husband, so I think these two are dating. And like, oh, there's a purse snatcher. And we find out basically by the end of the episode that the purse snatcher is actually working with the guy he tried to rob at the start of the episode because apparently they stole 6 million yen, buried in a park, and they went to retrieve it, but the fake Mass Yaiba was there to basically train me for 2 hours. And apparently by 9 o'clock, that's when construction starts in this neighborhood. And the reason why it started at 9 because complaints by the neighbors. Okay. So, yeah, they figured it out. They arrest them. And so the fake Mass Yaiba was cast in an episode of Mass Yaiba itself as an imposter Mass Yaiba. And then the episode leads into the movie involving a ghost motorcycle. Yes. Like, I like the ending. It's like, ooh, is that going to be next week? No, it's going to be continuing the freaking movie. Yes. They do that. Yes. These prologues to movies, they love doing that. And the last one was actually just barely a year ago. Oh, actually, it was a post story. Yes, it was a post story. Because for some reason, the movie itself, for One Eye Flashback, did not have a prologue. Which, that is interesting, the fact it did not have a prologue. I think it was the first one that did not have a prologue. Because mostly put, they just have prologues, episodes leading to movies. And this was the first one not to do that for reasons. But the episode itself was interesting at best. But not much to say about this one, okay? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Took a video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe to notifications. I'm going to straight to watch Witch Adler next, okay? Thanks, you. Bye.